Does it seem like to you guys that the when the race session goes active takes longer than it used to?
You
Like
mean for the little green button to come up?
yeah, like after the registration opens and after, the bottom of the hour hits, it seems to take longer now before it
Oh,
prompts you to
yeah.
race or lets you
Y-
enter the session.
Yeah, sometimes like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's weird,
Sometimes
right?
it's like 28 minutes left and before I'm allowed to register. Yeah,
I wonder if that's a load issue or something else they've got going on.
that's always baffled me. Why that is the way it is.
I'm sure their system's got to do a ton of stuff to make all that happen. And they've grown leaps and bounds in volume, I think, in the last 5 years. I don't know what their user count is, but you know, it's a lot bigger than it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, they blew up it during COVID. I'm actually, now that you mention it, I'm kind of curious how much of that they were able to keep.
Yeah,
And the last week specifically will have been very busy with the Daytona
Daytona.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the largest of the year. So
That's the other thing. They've made huge leaps and bounds in the last 7 or 8 years about being able to handle those huge special event loads. It used to be pretty common that, half the splits wouldn't be able to load in and they have to restart a server somewhere.
yeah, I remember there were years where some splits didn't even go live and they had to restart them later. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I
That's one of
think
the reasons they went to the new UI, is because apparently something in the backend just works a lot better with it, because they queue a lot of things at the same time.
I'm just happy they finally put a real-time clock in the UI.
Yeah, me too.
Yep.
And they mentioned that it was like, well, it's really hard to get the time zones right. And it's like, guys, just put a GMT clock in. It could be the same for all of us.
Yeah.
I don't even need the time. I just need the 30, right? I need the countdown to the 30-minute mark is the only thing I need.
Well, I kind of need the hours when I'm practicing. That way I'm not showing up for bed at midnight
Oh, yeah,
accidentally.
you're not like I can practice for half an hour and that's it.
Um,
Not my
in fact, specifically for that purpose, I used to have a special piece of software that would let me bring a desktop version Windows clock into VR so that I wouldn't do that. I sure do appreciate the visibility of the bright, sunny sessions a lot more than these misty, foggy ones.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 laps of fuel, 5 laps.
The G2 doesn't do the fog real well. Good afternoon, guys.
Good night.
And good evening.
Morning, guys.
The grip in this session's not too bad.
Car 2, just set the fastest lap, 36.253. That's what it's all about, mate. Fastest lap, car 5, just set the fastest lap, 36.235. Slow one on the bottom. Car 2, just Just set the fastest lap. 36.047.
Slow. Looking at. All right. Let's try not to kill ourselves. Going in.
The good news about quali is we can only kill ourselves. There's the sun.
You got 5 laps of fuel left. Green flag, good luck. Okay, mate, here we go. Get a nice anchor lap in. Come on, one more lap. Come on, push, push, push. Come on. Checkered flag, checkered flag. Bring her home.
All right.
We are back at Motegi Oval looking for 55 laps, right?
Good God, yeah. 55 laps.
12 drivers. Bob Reynolds sighting. Got no new names tonight.
Yeah, Richard only shows up during Oval Week, but
Yeah, he said he took the last year off of iRacing. Chatted
oh, that's
with
what.
him the other
Okay.
night. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I saw him in a session and I recognize him, recognize the name, and then I listened to him talk, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, he said hi the other night, and I asked him what was going on. He said, yeah, I just took a break, doing some other stuff. Understandable. I've taken quite a few breaks recently myself. What are we looking at? Moderately high usage and 77 Fahrenheit. Okay.
But not a particularly fast track. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 3/10 off. 4/10 off. What the hell do I know?
It is 10 gallons, ain't it?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Cheers, Dick.
That's Richard to you.
I didn't hear that.
There's the real Richard back.
All right. Good luck,
He ain't
guys.
back. He's just gonna play with y'all today.
Well, we're happy to have you.
Right, there's enough fuel there, mate, to finish the race. You're fine. Right, what are you up against? The strength of field is 2,116.
We got to get GSRC on board to call this the Colin Bentley Grand Prix or something like that.
2 cars to grid.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, if Joe's commentating, I'll ask Joe if he's commentating and I'll say something.
Right, one last car needs to pull its finger out and then we're all ready. Okay, buckle up. We're going next time. Line up on the outside. Yeah, the pit road's closed.
Never going to understand these rolling starts.
Right, Glenn, focus. We're about
You can only overtake on the outside before start finish. That's the rule, I know.
Yeah, I didn't
There's
even know
no
that.
restart zone here.
buckle up. The pace car is off.
I just made sure I
Up we're
didn't
going.
pass Bill on Wednesday.
Yeah.
On the inside. Still there, hold that line. Great, good job.
That's why if you're on the outside line, it's a good idea to just hug the wall. You can't be overtaken before start finish.
Stay high.
But of course, you open yourself up to a move into turn 1.
Inside.
Whoa, Gary!
Inside.
Yeah, that's what freaked me out. Got spooked.
You're now in third, Glenn.
God damn it.
stuff, mate. Don't want any of the passes out there. The car in P4 just set the fastest lap.
That's a little better.
984.
I will eventually figure that entry out, Kevin.
I was thinking the same thing.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. That's 5.854.
All right, something's wrong.
Yeah, it's a bit slippy there on the entry.
If you've got pace, Kevin, go. I don't want to lose them.
On the
Okay.
inside, the leader's running 36.038. Clear inside.
Let's see if I
Yeah, Glenn, if I can catch you, I'm just going to tuck in. Andreas will
Yeah, he'll
get
work
me
his
up
way
there
up.
if I get lost.
All right, that's a little better.
Yeah, it's just before the 100 here now, I think.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, it's a bit slippy. It was at the 100 Thursday. Oh, that's a bit deep. Yeah, it's not at the 100.
The car in P6 just set the fastest lap. That's 5.81.
Okay, I'm back near the sub 2. And now we wait another 40 laps.
Yeah, I turned down the force feedback for this week.
I go to 12-to-1 steering too.
I'm always there. Except for Tsukuba last week, I went down to 10-to-1 for the hairpins.
2, 3, 2.
Yeah. Same.
Padres, go ahead and take the inside.
Good practice, just seeing how close I can run to Bill.
Yeah, Bill's connection's good.
Only thing is his line here into this turn is a little bit different than mine.
Fastest lap in the session, mate. Good work. Inside. They're still inside. Clear, good job.
Tell you what, I'm much better in this corner than I am the first one.
I'm definitely the other way around.
That's the trick on this track, though. You can't set up for the whole thing.
The leader's running.
As ovals go, I don't mind it. Ed and I were talking the other night on stream. The nice thing is that it's not the same 4 corners.
It's a real course,
Yeah.
though. You got to brake and you got to shift and you got to. I mean, you really have to drive the car. It's not just wide open all the way around.
Is it just us 6?
On the outside. Clear.
You almost died right there, Glenn.
That was close.
Yeah.
I'm watching my mirrors.
I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble right now.
Oh, no. Ooh.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Just a little bit wide. I might try to get past Bill here. Being in the top 3 is probably good for the end.
You have fun with that.
Yeah, good luck. Let me know how that works out for you.
John and I are going to finish
really?
1 and 2 after you guys clobber each other.
Yeah. Whoa, Bill.
Yeah, like that.
I wasn't making a move. He was just backing up a bit. Yeah, these two are just gonna swap every lap.
They're having fun.
It's good practice for Saturday.
Adrius does that on purpose to try and bunch the field up as best he can.
Yeah.
I think he's paying me back for letting him by.
Hello.
Hi, Bill.
Keep the high line clear inside. On the inside. That's still inside, clear inside.
The track races well too, because it's not like there's a line that is the only one that works. You can pretty much make anything work if you need to.
Yeah. It's just getting your nose ahead. I think for the run to the line, you want to be on the outside though, if you can.
Yeah, that I don't know which one is the optimal.
I was trying to get myself between Mick and Andreas here. It's not working so far because Mick is defending against me as well.
Yeah, this is all going to be good fun until it's not.
Yeah.
I always struggle with this. I don't know whether to be aggressive. Because if you're not aggressive, guys just, go by you. And if you are aggressive, you wind up screwing up and crashing.
Well, the bad news about having such a small group is that we're it, and there's nobody even close.
Yeah.
The good news is, a little bit like Wednesday's race,
Oh, there we go.
the bunch is half the field.
Clear outside. The next car's the leader.
Oh, I should have bought a frickin' lottery ticket today.
You and me both.
Oh God, what an idiot. Sorry guys, that was completely my fault. I just looked to the right and steered to the right as I looked. Sorry guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Mick steering to the outside.
going to be a boring 30 laps.
Yeah.
You're back in third. Keep it up.
Well, we know Audris isn't going to drive away.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He'll win. It'll be you and me fighting for the scraps, John.
With half the race gone, there's still half the race to go.
There were some good flips by Bill.
Yeah, the prediction code had mostly worked things out by the time I got there, but it was pretty crazy before that.
Bob.
That car ahead is a lap down.
Afternoon on YouTube says Spider-Man tried to reach for the fences again.
Clear high.
I didn't hear who that was in chat, but yep, he didn't quite make it this time.
The leader just did a 36.24.
All right, come on, dial it in. Audris is up there at half throttle.
Probably smoking a cigarette.
Wondering, what are those jokers doing back there? We are trying to figure out turns 3 and 4.
Now he's just fucking around. Look, he's just dicking with the line. Frustrating. Going as hard as I can, man.
And if I could stay off the apron on turns 1 and 2, I'd be good. You know, John, we joke about it a lot, but if Audris dies right here accidentally, there's a lot of IR to be had.
Well, the thing about Audris is, when he fucks around with me,
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I've killed him more than once. It's not on purpose, but
20 laps.
I will be a senior citizen in 6 months.
Penalty-free traditional IRA withdrawals.
Actually, I think I can do that now. Can I? At like 58?
59 and a half.
Yep, no, I'm there.
Yeah, it's a little sick that I was doing the half-year IRS tax code math in my head,
The leader just did a
guessing that you meant 60 as senior citizen. Trying to remember what your age was.
I'll be 60 in June.
I'm tired already.
Yeah, that's the problem when half the big group drops out. It gets kind of dull.
I could come back out after repairs are done, but I'm not sure how that will work.
That's the move, Kevin. You come back out with nothing to lose. You crash off.
That's right. Wreck his ass.
He'll be up for a race.
Don't do it, John. It's a trap.
The next car is the leader.
He's just testing lines now.
He always is. That's why the races in the week are always so close, and then on Saturday he just drives away.
That's how he's amusing himself right now.
Yeah, but I'm getting practice too. That's the beauty of it.
I'm just getting shoulder aches. And that's not to mean that I don't need to practice.
The next car is the leader. Outside, you're clear on the outside.
Sorry.
That was
I
not
don't know
you.
what the fuck this. Okay, what
That was not
happened?
you.
Is that netcode?
He turned into you. I don't know why,
Oh.
but he hit you.
Yeah, I deserve it. Well,
Yep.
Glenn, you predicted it.
I feel bad for calling it, but sorry, Audris. I'm sure he watches
All
my
right.
stream every day.
Okay, you're in second. The leader just did a 36.6.
Kind of stop fucking around and race.
It's serious now. Where are we in this thing?
43 out of 55.
Okay.
Now just don't fuck it up, don't crash each other out.
Oh, that would take the cake.
What's that?
We should give it to Gary. That's what we should do.
Yeah. Gary, Josephine and Jannes.
Good news is, I can trust John's internet.
Yeah, I wonder
Seth
if that was
Green on
netcode.
YouTube says alien self-annihilation.
Didn't think it was.
was that all about, Glenn?
For the last 10 laps.
Mistake, I guess.
Oh,
Maybe I fell asleep.
weird mistake.
I just
Like you were
put the-
celebrating early.
I just put the back end a little bit too wide on that exit. And the momentum in the suspension took me to the left. Because I was very careful in catching it. Wait, you mean that wasn't the last lap? Smoke is always ominous.
What lap are you guys on?
47.
Outside, it's clear as you need it. Watch your outside. Outside is clear. The leader just did a 36.375.
I was gonna suggest to join your battle again, but the car is not fine still. All optionals are done, but let's not.
Still a little
Evan, are you
crooked.
still driving?
I just got out of
Oh.
the pits. Repairs are all done. Let's see if I can still. How many laps was it till Audrius died?
About 43.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm on lap 30.
Hang in there, just 5 more laps. Keep this up and you'll be on the podium by the finish.
John, I apologize in advance for any stupidity ensuing.
It's about to happen.
Seb Kuhn on YouTube says if you guys crash, Gary Marlborough win. Just saying, smiley face.
Yeah, Seb, we talked about that. It is always a possibility.
Yeah, don't assume anybody out here knows what the fuck they're doing.
He was drawing my attention to the fact that if we kill each other, Gary wins.
Oh.
Nearly there, just 2 laps to go. White flag. Keep it tidy, Glenn.
Go ahead.
Inside.
I'm just gonna stay high.
Good job. The leader just did a 36.263. Inside. You're clear.
Seb Kuhn on YouTube says my job as coach is being here and doing mental warfare.
Still there. Hold that line. Clear. Good job.
Damn it, John.
Congrats.
Fun race.
Yeah,
All right. There's the checkered flag.
that pretty much went exactly the way I figured it would when I looked at the lineup.
Be in it to win it, but we didn't win it.
Fuck.
Ay. All right, I gotta go back and see what happened with Audrius. I just
Yeah.
assumed I screwed it up.
No, on my screen, he came down into you.
Seb Kuhn on YouTube says good race.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Seb.
he went quite low quite early.
I don't know, maybe, I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. I don't know what his ping's like or anything, but to me, it looked like he just turned down. All right.
I thought I was gonna get that flag today.
Finished second, except the guy who finished second.
Good win, John.
Yeah,
Damn it.
that was great. Thanks.
Damn it.
All right, what the hell happened here?
Seb Kuhn on YouTube says he def turned in.
The nice thing is he bounced right
Oh,
off
sorry
the
for the
wheels.
fuck up, guys. Well done, John. A chrome horn win, man. A chrome horn win. CHW.
Yeah, that was netcode. Glenn, he turned into me.
Yes. What lap was that, John?
Got a demo derby. Kevin, out on the track.
42. It was on lap 40, the beginning of lap 42. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mick,
Mick, that was the beginning of lap 42. Go look at it. I think he turned in a little early, and I think he had net code at the. I really don't know.
Yeah, he just turned into me. Whatever. Anyway, guys, good fun.
Damn it, John.
An American won. That's the important thing. We'll see you folks tomorrow. Wife's got dinner ready, so you guys have a good night.
See you, John.
Yeah, have a good night.
I can figure out how to log out of this thing.
Yeah, I'll be off to bed then as well, Glenn.
Yep. Sorry, Kevin. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it happened. I knew there was a risk going 3 wide, just didn't expect it to be on the straight, but
Yeah.
oh well, it's just hope tomorrow is better.
Yep. All right.
See ya.
Cheers. Sleep well. Yeah, there was a tiny bit of netcode there, but not bad for Lithuania to, I think we're in, where do they have the, all right, so the server farm's in Ohio, John's in Colorado, and Audrius is in Lithuania. So teeny tiny bit of netcode, but I'd call that negligible given the ping times. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't, I don't know. Made a mistake. Maybe you expected John to turn in sooner. It does look like he's starting to straighten the wheel. Let's go to the cockpit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it got caught out by John having a different line, maybe. Always a challenge when you're racing somebody that you don't spend a lot of time around. And of course, we've been way behind Audrey, so he wasn't able to really get a visual on our line. So maybe that was it. Sucks though. Sorry, Audrey. All right, so good win, John. That's frustrating. If I'd been smart or good, I probably could have taken it, but John's just steady and doesn't make mistakes. What am I doing? All right, save. Well, the good news is I made a little bit of adjustments to the force feedback settings and to my seating position. So the shoulders aren't quite as achy tonight as they were on Wednesday. Not sad about that. Yeah, Seb, I missed what you said about the mental warfare. um, yeah, we actually chatted about it. We looked up, and Gary was had a gap, of course, behind, but was the next, and I think Josephine, and I forget who was after that. Oh, maybe Back Row Bob. Not sure. But yeah, we wondered what would happen if we took each other out and gave it to Gary. All right. What did I say? 12 drivers? Strength of field was 2116. I gained John had 8 incidents. The contact with Audrius, and maybe he got a 4X driving through the fur ball or something. And then I gained a bunch, for me, a bunch of driver rating. Where's John? He's up at 2,300 rating. He gained 89. So because my iRating is lower, I actually gained almost the same number as he did. And for me in Oval, 112 points of championship points is a good haul. I wasn't paying attention being towards the front of the pack for the first few laps. I had cars behind me, so I don't know exactly when Gary and Josephine lost the pack, but Gary was only 6 seconds back. But on an oval like this, that's an eternity. All right. Well, turned out a lot better than I expected. With that group up there, I was pretty confident I'd be 4th, 5th, or 6th, something like that. Pulling out P2, unfortunately, because of everybody else wrecks, not the great place, but I was really hoping I could do something with John. I was certain I was going to, but he played it right, covered down low when he needed to, and didn't make any mistakes when I went around the outside and on the last lap, and had me by half a car length, I think. All right, Seb, thanks for watching. I was watching you race the GT3 earlier. That's pretty impressive. You had a pretty big field and a couple of P3s. I forget exactly when you streamed that, but I think maybe today or yesterday. But good job. That's a strange beast that I don't know anything about. Congrats. All right. Well, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.